Dynamos returned to winning ways with a 2-1 win over Arsenal Movers at Ababa Fields. Two first-half goals by Emmanuel Ziocha and Valentine Kadonjo were enough to hand Dimbare a much-needed win after back-to-back defeats to Caps United and Chicken Inn, respectively.
Exciting Castle Lager Premier Soccer League fixture between debutants of the league and a traditional giant of the local game, and as if to set the tone, Dimbare were 1-0 up within 3 minutes thanks to RNL keeper Aaron Arushangwenya's miscued clearance that landed on Dynamos' Emmanuel Ziocha. The Dynamos forward kept his karma to lob over the outdrawn keeper, and Dynamos could have never asked for a better start. Dimbare did not sit back and relax after their gift goal. They carried the game to their opponents with impressive right-back Emmanuel Jalai always giving impetus to the Dynamos attacks by his availability on the flanks. His crosses into the box were not bad either. Half an hour into the match, the Sweets and Biscuit makers would cook something dangerous for Dynamos off a short corner that allowed Lakinyati space to advance towards goal before unleashing a low shot that Dynamos keeper Tatenda Makoni found too hot for a clean catch. He spilled it for a corner. Dimbare almost caught RNL vulnerable at the back after a brilliant long ball from Kevin Moyo set Sydney Yurikoba loose on the left. Appreciating Emmanuel Zayocha's runner to the center, Yurikoba laid a perfect sitter for Zayocha, who could not beat Aaron Gwenya on a one-on-one. The rebound fell back to Yurikoba, who could have done better, repeating a setup for his teammates than what looked an attempted goal from the tightest of angles. Dynamos piled on the pressure, and when as RNL defended resolutely, somehow the visitors were finding those spaces to strike at goal, though frequently let down by lack of precision. Tanaka Shandirwa went marginally above the target with his strike from the edge of the box. 7 minutes left on the clock before the break. Dynamos tore the RNL defense open, and with substitute Emmanuel Paga breaking clear, it took a point-blank serve from Aaron Gwenya to deny Paga what looked a certain goal, and Gwenya with that serve must have atoned for his earlier boop. Even his body language, a spring in step, seemed to suggest he knew he had made up for his earlier gaffe. Dynamos maintained intensity and were in full control of proceedings, though their failure to kill the game would always give RNL the belief to fight. Another well-constructed move with Shadrack Nyawa, the main architect, again saw Paga facing Gwenya, but Andrew Tandi intervened with a last-ditch blocker that averted danger. Dynamos made it look so easy on their way to the second goal. Some good passes at the back, and when opportune moment arose, Captain Frank Makarati caught their opponent unawares at the back with a long ball, Valentine Kadonzo escaping the attention of the RNL defense to lob over an outdrawn Aaron Gwenya, and victory looked certain. 2-0 to Dynamos, a well-executed second goal that won the boys' applause from their assistant coach Joe Lupatla, with the match proceeding for the break moments after Kadonzo's strike. In the second half, RNL threw everything at Dimbare, perhaps aware that an early goal could spark that fight back that could earn them something from the game. On the 47th minute, Toto Banda, then Brian Jaravaza, and finally Captain Zibusiso Dambo all took aim at the Dimbare goal, no way through until Dambo sent his missile to the skies. How the scoreline did not change 4 minutes after the restart remains a mystery after Valentine Kadonzo flashed past his man as if he were not there, and bursting into the Sweetmaker's box, he laid a fantastic ball onto Paga's path, who appeared to defend rather than attempted goal. Tanaka Shandirwa's tap on the rebound was too tame to beat a sprawling Arusha. RNL then set the game on fire with 21 minutes to go after they jinxed their way into the Dynamos box, and with Gabriel Dodo picking an unmarked Crispin Machisi, the pint-sized midfielder made sure and things took a new complexion. RNL began to take so many risks as they pushed men up front in search of an equalizer. They almost suffered the consequences of a quick turnover that set Emmanuel Paga through with Polite Mwenda hot in pursuit. Paga eventually rushed his shot, and Aaron Gwenya didn't sweat much in collecting with what looked an easy save. 8 minutes shy of full-time, Dynamos were seeking to finish off their opponents, breaking on a counter at blitzkrieg speed, with Emmanuel Jalai storming into the box before attempting to sneak his shot in via the near post. Keeper Ngwenya was equal to it. 2-1 win to Dynamos, a result that doesn't reflect the extent of their dominance, save for some moments in the second half when RNL came alive, though they never enjoyed the glaring chances that the visitors crafted, only to waste as if confetti at a wedding. RNL coach Pilani Bifinxube had mixed observations of his opponents, whom he believes benefited from his side's own shortcomings than Dynamos' own strengths.
Konapo Ipapo ba ZTN Prime, DSTV channel 294, the place to be.